Hello everybody, this is Attila339 and this is yet another League of Legends commentary. This is a 5v5 game of Summoner's Rift. The teams are Blue Team, Misfortune, Malzahar, Alistar, Blitzcrank, and Mundo. Purple Team, Garen, Katarina, Kayle, Draven, and Janna. The team compositions are really interesting here because we're going to have a Blitzcrank jungler, a Mundo top lane, Alistar and Misfortune bottom lane, and a Malzahar in the middle. For a purple team, we'll have Garen top, Katarina mid, Kayle jungle? Yeah, Kayle jungle, and Draven and Janna in the bottom lane. So, very interesting game. It's not very high league, but it is pretty interesting on how these junglers work, because I rarely... Oh, and actually, I just heard you get really low, Draven got really low, but I think they're going to counter Misfortune. Oh, but actually, Alistar flashes in, takes out Draven, but not before Draven picks off Misfortune there. And that was a very nice pickup for first blood for Draven. He's going to get 100 more gold than... actually, no, since Alistar picked up the kill, Misfortune is going to be on very low gold in comparison to Draven. Yeah, 150 gold less than Draven, so that's a lot of gold. And Draven's going to have that early game advantage against her. And actually, Draven picking up 6 health pots, that's a lot of damage. And actually, I think that Janna's going to die. No, she actually flashes away. Alistar not having the flash because he used that in the last encounter. So very low, and lucky that Janna had the flash. Mid lane is pretty bizarre as well. Katarina is rarely seen in the in the middle lane because she's very susceptible to long range APs. Since this is a blind pick game, it's and actually Alistar's attacking from bottom. And Katarina just chumpos away. We have a Kayle who's probably going to try to gank Malzahar. I think she's going to be successful if she pops out really soon. I think that slow is going to be the defining factor of this gank. Why are you not attacking? Oh, he's probably going to wait for this minion to die. Yes, he is. And pop out. Come on. Actually, Garen taking out Mundo as well. But I'm interested in what this guy... Oh, Kayle just missed a good opportunity there. I think that she might gank. She's waiting for the perfect opportunity. That wait might be not worth it. Oh, and Malzahar's so very close. There goes the slow. There goes the perma slow, actually. And they don't end up picking up the kill. They only managed to take out Flash. Very interesting, but I think that gank might have been done better, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I don't know that's something. Oh, and actually, Garen completely destroying Mundo. Garen's passive gives him a bunch of health regen if he stays. Doesn't take damage for a while, so he's abusing that fact and completely, like, he can trade equally with Mundo, but after his passive regens his life, he can do it all over again, and almost all the champions can't. Actually, that's pretty pushed. Kayle could gank top since it's pushed, but actually Mundo's being, so that's not going to happen. Actually, bottom engages. Alistar pushes Draven away. Draven's in a very bad position, but he jukes away. But not a lot of life. Misfortune's very low. Alistar's pretty low. Draven... Yeah, he's using his potions. That's good. The worst mistake you could do in that scenario is not use your potions, which is basically going to almost completely destroy you. We see this Malzahar trying to do something in this lane. I don't think if he will be able to do that. Let's see. Malzahar. No, I think that Kayle's not going to be able to gank Malzahar right now. She's not in a good position. Yeah, purple minions are going to push this wave easy. And she actually waited too long for her red buff expired. So... yeah, purple team currently leading the game by 500 gold. Both teams have 1 kill on the scoreboard. Neither team has a tower score. Let's see if they do something about that. Garen abusing his ultimate, not his ultimate, his passive yet again. He actually has all 3 potions right now. It just shows how Garen's strong in the top lane, especially early game, because there's nothing your opponent can do. And actually, Garen's going for some damage here. I think he'll be able to, because Mundo's Q will slow him. And actually, that was an exchange here. I didn't see what happened. Katarina still has her ultimate ready. Malzahar also has his ultimate ready, but Malzahar is down a flash. Katarina still has a flash and her shampoo, so she can do something amazing with that. Actually, Alistar doing maximum amount of damage. He flashes in, takes out Janna, and Draven is basically forced out of his lane. Not Draven. And I don't know, Draven, who cares? But it's pretty interesting. How do you pronounce these names? I think Draven. In the Summer Spotlight they called it, not Summer Champion Spotlight, they call it Draven, so I'm gonna call him Draven. Actually, Garen might be opting for a gank in middle lane. He does have his ultimate ready, and his judgment is maxed out, so she's gonna do tons of damage. And bottom lane from blue team is pushing very, very hard. I don't think that this Draven was gonna be able to take on the pressure. And actually, Janna's only level 4. She's pretty behind, because Alistar's almost level 6, and Misfortune's level 6 as well. So, they end up picking up the kill. I'm gonna actually rewind this. I want to see what happened there. So Garen just waits, and shoot the flash, uses his judgment, and kaboom. So now let's resume from where we last started. Blitzcrank is actually pretty close, but I don't think he's going to be able to guess where his opponent... and Garen takes another tower shot, but his Q gives him extra movement speed. Actually, Mundo getting ready for the top. Mundo popping Ghost. This Garen is going nowhere. He's actually exhausted, but still, Mundo cannot catch him. Mundo's going to try to kill Katarina. He might succeed. Yes, he does. Actually, Blitzcrank ends up picking up the kill. This game's just slipped into blue team's favor, but that's just 600 gold. That's not even worth mentioning. Although the scoreboard shows 3-2, blue team having a 1 kill advantage. So I think that it's really, but it's still not a deciding factor. In the early game, it's 1 kill and a couple of hundred gold. Isn't that important. Mundo getting really low with those wolves right there. He does. Let's see here. Janna still not level 6. Alistar not level 6 either. So, and he's actually down a flash. Is Janna down a flash? No, she isn't. When she gets that ultimate, and actually, Kayle ganks really well. I can't get over the fact that Kayle's the jungler for purple team. Wow. I also can't get over the fact that actually Blitzcrank is the jungler for blue team. Actually, Draven getting out of position. He's trying to burst down Misfortune, but he underestimates the power of Misfortune Alistar, and Janna didn't have her ultimate ready, so she couldn't help. Wow, Alistar's really tanky right now. He actually didn't buy a Philosopher's Stone, which is a pretty big mistake. He should have not cooked up those 3 wards and instead opted for a Philosopher's Stone, because he did have the gold to do that, or at least sold some of these items to buy the not the gold, the Philosopher's Stone. It's really important. Actually, Malzahar got the blue buff, no doubt, with Blitzcrank's help. And I believe that... and actually, Blitzcrank pulls in Garen. I think this might be a kill here, but actually Mundo misses his cleavers. That's so bad. Missed his cleaver right there. That could have been a potential kill right there. This Malzahar is so very low. 1 shampoo E combo, and he's dead meat. And there we go. Actually, Katarina blinks out, and minions, don't let her escape. But this Alistar's not going to do enough damage. Actually, Garen counter ganking with the help of Kayle, picks up a kill on Blitzcrank. Very nicely executed, guys. And let's see here. That Misfortune has a pretty significant advantage on the Draven. She has 16 more CS, and I believe she has... Yeah, she has about 350 gold lead. That's... well, maybe I over-exaggerated. Not... yeah, because 350 gold, that's like just not a lot. Of course, you can buy a bunch of pots. You could buy 10 health pots for that. But it's not that significant. And Draven has superior sustain to her because, at least if they go 1v1 and there's no Alistar and Janna involved, Draven should win that. But I keep forgetting the fact that Misfortune has that healing reducing effect on her W ability, I think? Yeah. Her W ability increases her attack speed and decreases life regain. For example, lifesteal and heals and stuff. Actually, this Janna is so very squishy. She's probably gonna pop right now. Wow, that's a lot of damage to Janna. Very, very squishy. Very, very squishy. Probably doesn't have any runes to protect her from that. Maybe she does. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Probably doesn't though. Let's see here. Garen's lane is being pushed right now, but purple jungler's nowhere near, so we'll just have to do this the old and hard way. Actually, blue team pings. They know that Kayle is coming. They actually have a pink ward right here. They really don't want anybody taking this dragon buff. Actually, the scores are really, really close to each other. Blue team only has, wow, 200 gold dash. Actually, Kayle getting out of position. Will she flash away? She does have flash. She was stun locked for a moment there. Blitzcrank's grab will come, but he won't need it. I think he won't need it. One more auto attack. No, actually two more auto attacks, and he dies. Q. Will he Q? No, he won't. That Q would have killed him for sure. Actually, he ends up dying. Very, very nicely played by Katarina. She actually gets ulted by what's his name? By Malzahar, and basically that was very, very interesting. Oh, yeah, he just moved away. He knows what to do when the Draven's ultimate is coming. Sorry for the being distracted. I'm really, really sorry for that. I just don't know what's happening to me right now. I'm probably tired. Exhaustion might cause that. So basically what happened in that team fight was Malzahar ulted, and then Alistar pushed Katarina away so that she still was ulted, but she was pushed away. And actually, Garen almost ends up dying to Mundo right there. Mundo is probably maxing his cleaver. Yeah, he's a mid-lane Mundo. A lane-do or something. Like lane wick. Oh, that was a very, very lucky Q for Mundo, but probably not going to be able to do anything against this Garen. He does have a bunch of lifesteal. Mundo just shoots a random minion with his cleaver. Garen does end up... and Alistar from blue team picks up an Oracles. Very interesting move. He does want to get rid of the ward coverage from Janna, which is one ward. Maybe he is investing because Alistar is actually 2 OP, so that means he's going to be really, really tanky. And yeah, that's a pretty early time to take oracles, I think. Maybe even too early. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he gets really lucky and he's going to take out this ward. Probably going to take out another ward. Maybe here. No. Yeah. I think so. So Blitzcrank giving Malzahar another blue buff. This one didn't even end up expiring. So Malzahar is 100% with the blue buff. And really interested in how this game will play out because a lot of gold per 5 items on both teams. At least there should be a lot of gold per 5 items. There's actually 3 gold per 5. No, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Currently 4 health per 5 items. There's bound to be 6 gold per 5 items or more, because most of the people are going to pick up an extra hard gold. Actually, Alistar going to get out of position. Probably going to do something about that. Yeah, purple team will probably burst down Alistar, and they're going to lose the oracles. That's... Oh, and actually Malzahar ends up taking out Janna. She's so squishy, it's not really a big deal. And actually I think that, yeah, Katarina ends up dying to Misfortune, but Draven picks up Misfortune. Oh, that was so close. Malzahar ends up picking up Kayle, and blue team has a 1.4k advantage right now. It's not that big. You know, I've learned that, you know, a couple thousand advantage isn't all that threatening. And actually, Garen in the bush, he's probably gonna take out Malzahar. Yeah, there goes the sounds, and there goes the ultimate. Garen's actually 3-0. Nice. Interesting. So let's see here. Mundo's coming from top to bottom. Garen knows about this, so he's gonna take out Mundo because he had a ward there, so he knows what's happening. Pretty decent ward coverage. There was 2 purple wards here, but one of them expired, and 1 blue ward here, so both teams have pretty decent ward coverage. They don't want to reveal anything that's gonna be critical. Alistar's probably gonna take out this vision ward. Yes, he will. And actually, bottom lane is being pushed by blue team. They're probably going to try to take out this tower, but Draven's probably going to get back in time, hopefully, to defend this turret. Let's see here. Currently, nothing is happening. I saw on the minimap that Kayle backed off from a gank. Actually, she's really lucky because she just ran out into Alistar, and oh, Malzahar is so very close. He does have his ultimate, and actually Kayle is forced to flash. Kayle is forced to flash out. She really didn't have a choice, because if she didn't flash out, she would have been tagged with Malzahar's ultimate. That means unable to escape from the sequential damage from blue team, and probably would have ended up, sorry about that, dying. Let's see here. Alistar and Misfortune are in pretty good shape right now. Bottom lane in general for blue team is in pretty good shape. Misfortune is out CSing Draven by 23 creep kills. And actually, Draven getting caught out of position again, down to half HP, but actually Kayle's gonna try to gank, and she won't be all that successful because Alistar's so hard to kill, and his ultimate just makes him a beast. So, as I was saying, blue team's bottom lane does out CS, and purple team's bottom lane, and actually Misfortune has a 700 gold advantage on that against Draven, and Alistar has 1.1k advantage against Janna, and he actually kills most of their wards. Garen engaging a kill on Mundo, and oh, purple team caught out of position. Draven going so low, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can, and that was actually interesting ultimate from Malzahar. Janna trying to ult and escape. She doesn't flash away. She was so close, so very close, and but still ends up dying to purple team. Currently, purple team, no, not to purple team, to blue team. Blue team has 1.8k advantage, and you're probably gonna try to take Dragon. I don't know if Kayle's gonna allow that. She's gonna try to do everything that's in her power to negate that Dragon kill. Maybe even Smite. Does she have Smite ready? She doesn't, but that's a couple of seconds. She must use her ultimate. She's so very close to dying. Oh my god. And actually dies to Malzahar. She does negate that dragon, but it's going to be taken either way right now. Now, purple team doesn't have a smite to steal that dragon with, so this dragon is going to land. So that kill was basically free right there. And blue team has 3k gold advantage right now. They have 4 more kills on the scoreboard. Still, neither team took out a single turret, even though it's a 22-minute mark. Pretty interesting right there. The ward coverage from purple Garen is pretty superb right now. He has 2 wards, 1 near Baron and 1 near Hirsa. If Blitzcrank tries to do something silly, he will know about it like 10 minutes before it happens, so he's pretty safe right now. Kayle, let's compare the two junglers. Blitzcrank has 5k gold and Kayle has almost 7k gold. Oh, Blitzcrank misses his grappling hook, and Mundo also misses his cleaver, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Mundo does have his ultimate ready. He doesn't want to waste it, and I think the purple team just sniped off a ward of blue team. Let's see. Draven is currently standing and doing nothing right here. Is he AFK? Hopefully not. Katarina and Garen are currently top lane, and they're gonna try to push. No, they aren't. They actually both blue pill. Also, the blue pill reference is from a movie called Matrix, when its main protagonist is given a choice between truth or denial, and truth goes into the red pill, and denial goes into blue pill. Denial and cowardice. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense when I say it, but if you've watched Matrix, you should understand this pretty easily. It doesn't make too much sense, but it's what people use. So if you hear it somewhere, you should know its meaning. Alistar with the second oracles this game. Hopefully he won't die as fast as last time. I actually got the gold screen toggled all the time, and Malzahar has a death cap, and that means he's going to have a bunch of AP. He does. He has 304 AP in comparison to Katarina, which has 118 AP. But Katarina does not require a bunch of AP. Actually, a V ping coming out from blue team probably. Blue team should snipe Alistar because he's worth 2 kills. They're probably not going to be able to. Janna, once again, probably. Oh no, she actually flashes away. That grappling was so close. If Blitz would have actually accurately. No, actually, the shot was itself accurate, but he was a bit farther away than the grappling hook's animation could reach. It's kind of sad, because that would have been a beautiful grab and probably would have secured another kill for blue team. But I gotta say, that was a pretty good dodge from Draven right there. And top lane of purple team are pushing, and Katarina is trying to harass Mundo, which is not a very good idea. Mundo already has a Warmogs, so that means he's going to have a bunch of HP. It's not going to be very easy to burst down, especially being an AP carry. Garen is using his ritual of warding. It's pretty good, I guess. I think they're going to pick off this Malzahar. Actually, there's no way for Malzahar to escape. Only flash will help, but then he will fall to Garen's ultimate, Damascene Justice. That's such an interesting skill, but sometimes makes me rage because it does more damage as it targets lower health. Well, you see, you can read the tooltip. Basically, it does a bunch of magic damage, like a burst, and the lower your target is, the more damage it's going to do. So it's basically almost a perfect kill steal tool. But it's not as good as Darius's ult, which does 2 damage and refreshes itself when you kill someone. That ult, in my opinion, is pretty nuts. Actually, I think that purple team is going to take this tower. Blue team takes bottom tower, but I think that purple team will be able to take this tower in exchange. And actually, purple team is not that far behind. They're only 1.3k gold behind blue team, and they actually have 1 extra tower destroyed. So I think that that's a pretty good score. They weren't that far behind. They were the maximum gold they lost was like 3k gold. That's not a lot. It's very easy to come back to. Just a couple of good engages, a couple of free kills, and you're back in business. I think that Dragon's gonna respawn soon. I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't have a timer for it, but I think that Dragon respawning will have something to do with a team fight later on, because Dragon, if you didn't know, gives a bunch of gold to all team members of the team that takes it, that kills it. Actually, to be even more precise, that deals the killing blow. And if you if you take out Dragon, it's basically giving 2 kills to your team in gold. Oh, and blue team, very good move right here. They're gonna very swiftly take out Dragon, and there goes another Dragon for blue team. Actually, Janna completely caught out of position right there. She actually had she wasn't caught out of position, just Blitzcrank's pull and Alistar's pummel and other skills basically locked her down in place and killed her. These pickoffs are really good from this team composition. Maybe that's what they're going for, because Malzahar has that pin ability. Mundo is basically a menace because due to his CC and the fact that he just doesn't die. Blitzcrank's pulls are really annoying, and Alistar's skill set is just completely CC orientated. So I think that's what they were going for this game, and I think so far it's pretty good. It's working pretty well, and but this might change later on, because you have to remember that this Garen's fed 4 kills. He might be very close to being MVP. He actually is. Katarina just outranks him, and Malzahar in mid lane, and Misfortune also outrank him. And actually, Misfortune ends up again with Draven, and Garen picks up Malzahar, but then Blitzcrank picks up Katarina. I think that Garen's gonna pick up another kill. No, actually, Kayle picks up another kill. And actually, Garen finishes off Blitzcrank. Garen's 6-0, so he's a pretty major force to be reckoned with. I think he could engage this Mundo, or he's just waiting for his health to... Oh, and that was a very nice flash from Garen. He's probably going to pick up this Mundo. Yes, he is. Hopefully. Come on. So close. I think that... No. Actually, Garen backs off. That was a wasted flash, and Mundo runs back home happy. But still, it was a pretty good attempt. They're trying to do as much... Oh, and actually, Janna slowing a minion, that's not too useful. Purple team's actually blinking Dragon. They probably don't know. Yeah, they think that Dragon's up, and nope, it's not. Blue team took it about 5 minutes ago. Pretty interesting. So Garen's actually gonna be Katarina is just toying with him. There goes Alistar with an Oracle. He's gonna place out a bunch of wards. He does have one more ward, I think. Yes, that's one more ward for Alistar. And wow, Misfortune has a bunch of CS. The most out of the entire game. She does deal tons of damage because she does have Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer, and she does regain a bunch of life because she has 19% lifesteal from her Vampiric Scepter, 2 Doran's Blades, and the Masteries Um, so she is a very, very high damage output AD right now. Draven opted for a Bloodthirster before Infinity Edge. If he manages to keep those stacks alive and gets an Infinity Edge, he is going to out damage Misfortune. But I don't think that's going to happen really soon because blue team is in a pretty good spot right now. They've won a bunch of team fights as of yet, and I think they can do it again. But never underestimate the power of comebacks, and they can happen very, very easily. One mistake and one team will lose their entire advantage. You know, it's pretty easy. Oh, and Blitzcrank actually trying to pull somebody fails because everybody just dodges out of his way. Actually, Blitzcrank has almost 200 AD. Wow, that's a lot of AD. It's probably from his Menominee. His Menominee gives him 31 AD plus 20, so that's 51 AD from his Menominee alone. And he has a Phage and probably a couple of Masteries as well. He almost has the same amount of AD as Misfortune, but let's not compare Misfortune and Blitzcrank, shall we? What? Draven just uses his ultimate. Very, very interesting. He's probably scouting. Yeah, he was scouting. Actually, oh, Alistar trying to engage. He's going to engage Garen. He is going to die to Garen's amazing damage output. Janna's so very low. Garen is also very, very low. He might die to Cleaver. No, actually, Mundo trying to kill Garen kills Janna instead. This team fight went 1-for-2. Purple team lost Katarina and Janna. Well, blue team only lost Alistar, but he didn't have the oracles, so he's basically lost 2 kills. Actually not lost 2 kills, basically. Blue team gained 2 deaths in field. That was an insanely good pickup. Blitzcrank pulled in so very well, and basically left no chance for Kayle or Draven to survive. Blue team's gonna pick this Baron up, and it's gonna give him a very significant advantage. Every single member of blue team is up, so they all will get the Baron buff, which gives them a bunch of very, very nice stats and will make them even stronger. Currently, purple team is losing by 5.5k. That is a pretty significant advantage, I must say, for blue team. And I think that unless purple team makes something amazing happen in the next team fight, I think this game might go not 4 or 2, but just I think that blue team will win this game. Again, I'm sorry for stuttering this much. I usually don't stutter this much, but I'm just really, really tired, and I really wanted to get this commentary done, so that, you know, for those couple of viewers that are watching this constantly, so they will be satisfied. And if you enjoy this, I'm really, really happy because, and actually surprised, because this is not top-notch quality, at least for now. I'm trying to address most of the issues, mostly the microphone issues and the fact that I stutter a lot. Actually, Draven's ultimate, he's just checking Dragon, I guess. Yes, he is. He's checking Dragon. Using his ultimate really, really interestingly here. He does know it doesn't do a lot of damage, and he does understand that it grants him and his team a bit of vision while it travels, so he's abusing it like a clairvoyance of sorts. And there goes another push from blue team. If Blitzcrank actually manages to pull someone in, this team fight will go for blue team, I think, because they have the superior burst. Garen's still 7-0 right now. He has a bunch of magic resistant armor, And actually, Alistar's trying to dive in. He's so very tanky, he's not going to take any damage. Actually, he manages to distract the purple team for long enough that actually they lose a tower. Let's see if this trend continues. Oh, so much damage from Mundo's cleaver. Mundo's actually also very, very tanky, but not as tanky as Garen is. And Janna's whirlwind knocks up 2 people, but it's not going to do enough damage. I wonder what's Mundo's health regen at. 244. Actually, this might be a team fight. They're trying to engage something, and Mundo takes out Janna very, very fast. That's not a surprise. Actually, they're trying to focus down Garen. That's a very bad idea. He's a tank for all intents and purposes, even though he does deal a bunch of damage. Let's see what Mundo's health regen is at. 1,164. Gotta say, that's pretty nice. That heals him. Oh my god, Alistar's trying to dive purple team. Actually, they finally managed to kill Garen, and Misfortune ends up picking up a kill on Kayle, and they're probably gonna take this tower and inhibitor. Oh, kills. They picked off Katarina. Blitzcrank's amazing pulls. This Blitzcrank pulls so well this game. I was very surprised that Misfortune didn't die. She was so very close to dying. She had tower aggro, and wow, blue team has almost 10,000 gold advantage over purple team. They have 1 more tower. They have 9 more kills. They're probably gonna have 2 more towers right now. Yeah, they do have 2 more towers right now. And the advantage for blue team is 10.5k. Oh, Draven almost picking up on Misfortune there, and he gets leashed in. Misfortune ends up dying, but Draven also dies and gives out 4 assists. That means he's giving out a bunch of gold, but still, that might be worth it because this is going to significantly reduce the damage output of blue team, so they basically have no other option but to be. The Baron buff just wore out, and I gotta say they did do significant damage to purple team, but it didn't kill him just yet. Whoa, my mouse just spazzed out. Sorry about that. Actually, purple minions are pushing bottom lane, but that won't go amiss. Blitzcrank is just simply gonna farm off those minions and secure his tower. He will. Let's see here. Blue team is gonna probably try to do something about that. Mundo, Malzahar, and Blitzcrank are all coming to mid lane. They're gonna probably try to help their super minions push into space, and it's so very nice. He's trying to grab on every single opportunity he gets. That's basically how you should play as Blitzcrank. Basically, grab. It's pretty important right there. Let's see. Oh, Blitzcrank picks up a minion. It's definitely not the thing he wanted, but I mean, it's still a minion. I don't really know what purple team can do about this. And actually, Blitzcrank pulls Draven, and that might be a mistake. Yeah, Blitzcrank will die. Actually, Garen ends up picking up a kill with his ultimate again. So pretty much, I think that the pushing power of blue team is very bad right now. You're probably asking why, because Blitzcrank just died and they need all 5 members to initiate a team fight. Blitzcrank does do a lot of damage, and actually purple team will probably take their first dragon of the game, reducing the advantage of blue team to 9.5k, which is still a pretty humongous advantage. Blue team pings Baron. They probably have a timer down. I think that Baron's gonna spawn very soon. Yeah, he just spawned. They have a timer on it, and purple team's probably not going to be able to intercept it. So sure, they took Dragon, but they're going to lose Garen, which is significantly much more important than Dragon. There we go. It wasn't even contested. Yeah, that was a very, very easy pickup. Purple team had no response. They weren't ready for Baron to respawn that fast. I think that blue team is probably going to go for a kill. They have a 10.5k advantage again. And they're probably going to try to go for a kill because they know they can win every single team fight, and they know that Baron buff gives them even more advantage, just magnifies their advantage even more. And this Alistar is going crazy with them wards. Basically, if we go to blue team's vision, they basically know everything about this jungle. So basically, if you go to it, blue team's almost certainly gonna kill you. Actually, Alistar warding everything, so he sees everything. Janna with an oracle is gonna probably pick up some of those wards, the closer ones. They can't really leave their base, so the ward coverage in the jungle is gonna remain intact. Alistar getting out of position pretty. Oh, and Blitzcrank trying to pick up Kayle, but the minions blocked it. So no, that's a no-go for Blitzcrank and Alistar. Actually, blue team's gonna pick up this tower, I think. Yeah, they are most certainly gonna pick up this tower and gonna try to push down bottom lane. Purple team should avoid a team fight, but they have no choice. They can't let blue team pick up another inhibitor. Actually, Kayle ends up almost dying, but she has to use her ultimate on herself. Blue team's almost in a very good position now. Picks up Janna again. Alistar going down to the turret, and the kill is registered for Draven. Misfortune picks up Garen, and Draven picks up Malzahar. So, actually, Draven got a double kill right there. But still, purple team lost the inhibitor. They're gonna lose the second one. Yeah, I don't think that purple team is going to be able to do anything about this front line. Mundo is very, very hard to kill. Blitzcrank is really, really hard to kill, and Misfortune has a Guardian Angel, which basically makes her invulnerable. I mean, Guardian Angel makes basically gives her a second chance. If she dies, she will respawn very, very fast in the same position that she died. It's almost an insta respawn. And that basically makes purple team very, very susceptible to a rush attack, but purple team is not going to do it. Blue team's not going to go for a rush attack. They're just taking red buff, giving it to Misfortune, just slowly but surely opting for the final blow. They have killed both of the inhibitors. Only one is left standing in purple base. This game is probably gonna go for blue team. Making a comeback in this scenario is gonna be really, really hard. Blue team probably should screw up very, very badly for this game to go to purple team. Yeah, blue team has a 12.2k advantage. They have 5 more towers. That's insane. They have all but these 3 towers. You can even see them in one screen if you're very careful. There we go. This, and this. And purple team trying to repel the super minions, but I don't think that's going to be an option for a long time. Sure, they pushed away the lane, but if they overextend, they are going to lose people and eventually the Nexus. So they have to play really, really carefully and hope for a mistake from blue team, because that's basically the only thing they can count on right now. They can't count on a good engage in a team fight. They can't count on having superior buffs. They can't count on having superior items. They just have to count on the fact that they are human and make mistakes. And actually, Janna is being reeled in and burst down so very fast. Kayle almost ends up dying, has a bunch of debuffs on her. Draven dies, and this spells death for purple team. Garen ends up dying as well, and this exchange was 3 for none, and this game is in the bag for blue team. There's basically nothing purple team can do right now, no matter how strong Katarina and Kayle is. Actually, Katarina just dies from the burst. Blitzcrank's pulls this game were basically solid. Alistar ends up dying to the laser turret, and Mundo trying to take the same. This game goes to blue team, a very, very cunning victory, and if you like this commentary, guys, please subscribe, rate, and comment on this video. I'm very, very sorry that this commentary might sound boring, or it's probably because I'm stirring a lot, and that stirring is caused by my fatigue. I'm really, really tired right now, but I really didn't want to leave this day without a commentary, so sorry about that. So, well, if you have any tips on making better commentaries, I would accept every single good comment. I really, really need to get better at this. Probably the first step is to get a better microphone, because I'm forced to use a secondary headset microphone. But that's besides the point. So I'll probably see you tomorrow, guys, and yeah, so bye and have a great day.